I'm getting the hang of this game. This is probably one of the best parts of my day. So let's get into phase 3.
Luca があの島に行ってしまいました。
あの島に。
無理を承知でお願いします。ルカを助けてください。
I look like that if I had to go to that island too. What is this? I love the man that looks like Yo Ibura. This is my notepad. What's it doing lying here? What were you doing lying here? Missing girls found alive. The 5 girls who went missing 2 weeks ago were found alive. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I get the numbers correct. At around 11 p.m. last night. The names of the girls are as follows. All are 7 years old. Okay, so Masaki, Tomoe, Marie, Madoka, and Ruka. I don't know who Marie is. I think I've heard of Tomoe, but I have not heard of the 3rd girl. The girls vanished during the accident-stricken Rogetsu Kagura, leading some to say they were spirited away. They were found in a cavern beneath Haibara Infirmary by Senior Officer Chozuro Kirishima of Amanora Police Department Criminal Affairs Division, who confirmed their identities. The police are focusing their investigative inquiries on the staff of Haibara Infirmary. Shows information on the characters and events in the story. This is filled in as you progress through the game. Tape recorder. This is a tape recorder I use in my investigations. I am not fighting with a tape recorder. There's a tape about the incident inside. So we got a new character. We do not have a camera for him though. Phase 3, The Lost Day.
あの時神隠しにあったルカたちをこの病院の地下で見つけた。それで全てが終わったと思っていた。だがあの時の5人のうち2人が死んだ。事件は終わっていないのか。
I'm just trying to see what he can do. He can't do much right now. There's nothing in the well?
霧島さん、これを。あの島の人たちはもう咲いてしまっているかもしれない。こ
What do
れ
you
を
mean
使うこと
blossomed?
がないといいのですが。
さやかさん。
Spirit stone flashlight. So this is what they were talking about before. The spirit stone flashlight uses a spirit stone to store moonlight and emits the light in blasts. You can use it to attack ghosts. Press triangle to ready the spirit stone flashlight. While readied, press R2 and release it to emit a blast of moonlight. Okay, I'm gonna say it just works like the camera. The longer you hold R2, the larger the blast radius will be. Okay. 3 goes 1 shot, what do you mean? I kinda like this flashlight more. Ah! What was that? Y'all done? Ah! Sayaka said they might have already blossomed. What happened to the people on this island? Does it have anything to do with Habara being here? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. Equipping camera lenses onto Chozuro will enable him to take photos. How does that work with a flashlight? You should remove it before fighting wraiths. Okay. I don't know how this works. That could be annoying, I don't know yet. I don't think it's him, but it's definitely the flashlight. The flashlight is much better than the camera. Wandering patients. It's a warning note to infirmary employees. Please take extra care concerning nighttime wanderings of Moonlight Syndrome patients. When in charge of night watch, check the phase of the moon. On nights when the moon is full, ensure all locks and security procedures are in place. On nights when the moon is obscured, increase patrol frequency.
That このエレベーターで地下の隠された場所に降りた。 ルカたちを見つけた場所。もし灰原がまだこの島に潜んでいるとしたら。
あなたも病気なの？
You better be glad I have this camera on. How do I get in here? There's a door on the other side. Let me look around real quick. I don't see anything blue. I ain't going up those steps yet. Yeah, let's try. Let's look over here. It's locked. So he actually said that there were ghosts. I heard it. Yet, he does not run any faster. I just want to check all of the doors. I forgot this lamp is important. It didn't look like it opened. How much of that do I have? I know that the characters don't share. Yeah, I only have one. But I have a good amount of points. I'm getting everybody's sneakers in this game. But we can sprint. Part of me hopes that these doors are locked. I still don't think I'm getting enough bluestone. I don't know, max power is kind of looking like the move for this. But I don't know if that's... Like, if I use it right here, will it affect the other cameras too? Like, what I mean is it 20 across the board for all of us? Or is it, like, spread out? No, thank you. What's over here? This door is locked, and this is a dead end. You ain't playing with me. Hey, look. That's worse because I can see it clearer. This mirror doesn't seem like it should be working. something blue. Asagi Hizuki. Room, old building, ward number 2. Reported symptoms including fear of mirrors and memory loss, pointing to prototypical moonlight syndrome diagnosis. Symptoms progressing at moderate rate. Scheduled for a surgical procedure next week under orders from Director Hibara. Procedure was previously performed on 2 moonlight syndrome patients with more severe symptoms, producing no positive result. It is hoped that performing this procedure on a patient with relatively mild symptoms will lead to development of treatment for moonlight syndrome. Therefore, all involved are to take detailed notes and make appropriate reports afterward. Note: the above is confidential. Do not disclose to patients or others. So that might... okay, no, there is something else. This book. So his assistant's notes: in recognition of my fruitful research into the workings of the cranial nervous system, I've been assigned to work as an assistant to Dr. Shigeto Hibara at the Hibara Infirmary on Regetsu Isle. Dr. Hibara is the leading researcher of moonlight syndrome, a condition peculiar to the... yeah, I said that right. Retsugo Islands. Okay, so he is also on the island as well. I don't know if it's the same island or if it's just one in the chain. Either way, you would not find me here. The documents I've read describe moonlight syndrome as a composite mental disorder with curious symptoms such as sleepwalking and memory loss. Despite ongoing research, both the cause of the syndrome and the reason for its confinement to the Regetsu Islands remain unknown. Dr. Hibara is currently working to discover the truth about the condition. He has taken a unique approach to treating moonlight syndrome in incorporating the folklore of the islands. Treatments such as musical therapy using the traditional Regetsu Isle moon sounds are unheard of in conventional psychiatry. I think Dr. Hibara's ideas are leading the profession in an exciting new direction. His research may not only cure moonlight syndrome, but also help to unlock the mystery surrounding the effect that memory has on the mind. It's fascinating. I've no doubt that working with Dr. Hibara will be a chance to gain valuable experience that simply can't be found on the mainland. I'm surprised there wasn't a ghost or anything in this mirror. I'm ready for the jump scares. You can leave. Yeah. I don't need no ghost hands. She's probably going to be the one coming after me soon. diary with pictures. They did surgery on me the other day. The other people who got the surgery didn't get better, so I said I didn't want to get the surgery. But the doctor told me it's okay. Since the surgery, it's all red inside my head and I don't like it. My hair fell out too. That made me cry, but when I cried, there was blood in it. But Mama and the doctor say it's okay. My head is red and feels like it's melting. It hurts. Don't like it. Hope the pain melts away soon.
治療のためだ。治療の。
Might have to fight him. He glowing too. Okay, so that's the door I came in. I don't see anything else that needs my attention. That's just the door. Don't like that. Don't like this newspaper. This is the picture. Did I not? No, that was a different doll, wasn't it? The question is, all the dolls stack up. I can't remember if they said how many there were. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him. I can already tell. There's definitely something important here. Flat iron key. It's labeled Operation Prep Room. And a map. Operation Prep Room. Looks like it's on the first floor. I feel like I should take the lens off, but we'll see. I feel like if I walk in here, he's gonna pop up. Yeah, somebody popped up. Just gonna... Yeah, where is it? Lenses. Unequip. Come on. Is that the health bar of the ghost? In the top left corner? I don't think he realized how bad I wanted it. Yes, yes it is. That makes me feel so much better. Has that been there the whole time, or is it just the flashlight? I'm gonna equip it again. I wish there was a faster way. Yep, I knew it. I'm getting all the points. Thank you. I kind of only know I'm going back I'm on the second floor. I gotta make it to the steps. To the first floor. Wait a minute. This is the wrong building. I know where I'm going. I gotta save. I don't want no repeats of last time. Again, I do not work here. Let me see if I can get in there now. This might take time. If a ghost pops up, then I can. Not yet. Don't need to go upstairs. I need to go this way. There's an item somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's in here. I see you. No. There's an item right here. I still don't understand the redstone. Wait, it's still here. I'm missing something else. I'll probably come back through, so I'll check later. Horrible job if the body's still there. Yeah, y'all gonna make me do that. I'm gonna look around real quick. A large object shrouded in cloth. Not seeing anything else. I feel like I should take this lens off. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. Come on. I think one more and I'm good. It's on top of me. Diary with pictures. Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I told the doctor, I don't like it. It hurts. Tomorrow, more surgery. It's making me bad. The surgery. More surgery. Tomorrow, more surgery. I don't like surgery hurts. Hurts. The surgery. It hurts me. Ow. Hurts. Hurts me. Die. Hurts. Lots of stuff I can't. You're saying she's hurting. I gotta put on the camera lens again. There's something here. Right here. Looks to be something else. Is it this vent? Maybe not. It's the hair. Post-mortem report, Asagi Hizuki. Time of death, 3200. No, that's wrong. It was 12:32 a.m. Circumstances of death. Condition deteriorated severely after second surgical procedure. Patient was tranquilized, but suddenly became deranged during the night. Doctor provided immediate emergency treatment to no effect. Patient died soon after. Cause of death unknown. Possible death due to weakness brought on by sudden worsening of moonlight syndrome symptoms.
治療のため
Not gonna lie, his head almost got me. I was too distracted by the head to actually react. What is the Regetsu Kagura? Once every 10 years in the month of September, a very important ceremony takes place on Regetsu Isle, main island of the Regetsu Islands. This is the Regetsu Kagura. The Regetsu Kagura is a representation of a means of direct communication between the living and the dead. Its origins are uncertain, but the people of Regetsu Isle have carried it down through the ages as a way to honor the deceased. A maiden, called the Vessel, dances herself into a trance to the accompaniment of music played by 5 girls called organs. The dance continues well into the night. Not only the Vessel and the organs wear masks during the Kagura, all those present as observers wear masks and hold candles while watching the ceremony. As the island's most important festival, the Kagura calls those born on Regetsu Isle home every 10 years. They are said to make the journey no matter how far away they live. Once accessible only to such natives, the Kagura was opened to visitors 30 years ago and is now the central tourist attraction on the island.
灰原は祭りの日にこの島に帰っていたのか。神楽はこの島の人間にとって大切なもの。そういえば今日も祭りの日か。この島から人が消えてなければ。
You know what? This feels like ghost time. It got real quiet. So the notebook number 2. I've been observing cases of moonlight syndrome at Hybera Infirmary. The moment I first laid eyes on one of the patients, a ghastly thrill traveled up and down my spine. This syndrome is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and in this line of work, I've seen more than my fair share of unusual and disturbing things. Moonlight syndrome presents symptoms of memory fragmentation along with deterioration of sense of self, resulting in destruction of the sufferer's personality. In advanced stages, it leads to total amnesia and unresponsiveness, and is ultimately fatal. But apparently, most patients choose to end their own lives before the symptoms can progress to those final awful stages. Watching as these poor bastards have their memory taken away from them as they break down and are consumed little by little, it's so horrible. One trembles at the sight. I wouldn't wish moonlight syndrome on my worst enemy. No one should have to feel themselves slip away into the darkness. Seeing it for myself, I have a renewed sense of urgency regarding my work here. Dr. Harbera is treating moonlight syndrome as a special kind of local endemic disease, but he hasn't yet been able to grasp the nature of the condition or develop a reliable method of treatment or cure. His focus on medication combined with surgical procedures and folk medicine as a means to combat this condition. I'll learn more details about the different kinds of treatment tomorrow. I just hope one of them can be developed into a cure, and we can finally wake these people from their nightmares. Small iron key. You just want me to explore the whole place. Nothing to do with me. Medicine bottles and containers are scattered inside a broken cabinet. I didn't think so. Let me look real quick. I just tried to go through that door. There's a save point there. Can't go there. I gotta loop back around. I'm gonna save. And then I can go to this room. I do need to figure out if I have this equipped. Okay, I still got the camera. I was expecting it to come through the wall. I just pop up on me. Okay. I needed a second. Back up off me. Come on back. Stay away from me. Informers report. Something is on where the ghost disappeared. I am associated with Hybera Infirmary, and I want to make the truth known about the recent disappearance of those girls. As I was walking in the infirmary grounds, I heard the sounds of children's voices coming from the wall. At first, I thought I was hearing things, but the voices became more and more distinct. They weren't just crying as normal children do when they fall or lose sight of their parents in a crowded place. It was an altogether more hollow, terrible sound. It's them, the girls who vanished. I'm sure of it. I can't keep quiet about this anymore. If you don't act now, it will be too late. Those girls are being consumed even as I write this. I beg you, conduct a search of Hybera Infirmary as soon as possible. So I guess the good news is I might not have to deal with the doctor anymore. Honestly, if the flashlight is like this at the base, I really don't need to power it up. Anybody else want to pop up? Maybe I shouldn't ask that question. Get out. Get out the way. Nope, don't like this. What? She's on like one. Ah! I'm not gonna offer anymore. I understand that he might be evil. I'm gonna ignore that. I understand that he might be evil, but why are the ghosts so chill with him? Okay, it's unequipped. What do you have in your hand? The nurse is almost gone. Actually, you know what? This might be a perfect... Okay, I can't do that right now. Just gonna walk this way for a second. Nurse is gone. Come on. I'm getting points off this. I feel like them showing up would mean that I can come in this room now. Let me equip the camera again. Wait, this was the room I was supposed to go into? I don't think I realized that. I'm gonna save real quick. Several medicine bottles and syringes are lying on the desk. There's also a notebook. I can pick up a notebook. Okay, so I found a tape. Moonlight syndrome and the moon. Found a document. In mild cases of moonlight syndrome, patients start to lose fragments of their memories and tend to sleepwalk. Neither of these symptoms are easily uncommon and may even occur together, but it is the effect of the phase of the moon on moonlight syndrome patients that makes it very different from such other conditions. Patients stabilize when the moon waxes and is full, but tend to seek out the moonlight and wander at night. When the moon wanes, they become frightened and unstable. Hence, the condition we now call moonlight syndrome was originally known as moonlust or night walking, names still used in superstitious contexts. In severe cases, patients lose almost all of their memories and are attracted to windows and rooftops, giving the appearance of being led by the moonlight. They bathe happily in it, as if having their lost selves return to them, albeit for a fleeting, unsustained moment. Patients who lose their memories will start looking towards the moon without fail. Symptoms like this may occur in individual psychiatric cases, but it is difficult to satisfactorily explain their simultaneous emergence in multiple patients. The condition is unique to the Regetsu Islands, so it may have some connection with the climate or beliefs of these islands. Oh, see you. Can you see me? Do I get anything for these dolls? So this is the front where those items were. There's a lot of ghost nurses in this game. Since it's a hospital, you can't be surprised, I guess. Why are you giving me all these nice items? Wooden card, waning moon. Found a small panel decorated with a waning moon. I don't know what that means. Not yet. Oh, time to heal. No save. I think I got attacked once. And just because I said it's going to happen again. I guess I'm going to the director's office. And then there's an office corridor. I don't know about that one. Or maybe come in there. Is that... Yeah, that's around the corner. Stop calling me. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna take away my 3. Engraved box. An engraved box, it's being held closed by some sort of mechanism. It's engraved with a waxing moon and a waning moon pattern with 2 slots visible. So there's still a waxing moon I gotta find. That might be everything in here. So this is when the assistant was looking at me. Don't think there was anything else. So the assistant knows number 3. The days pass and our efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome continue. Dr. Hibera's treatment methods have shown some positive results, but they're starting to lose what basis they had in medical science and are increasingly muddled with superstition and folklore. He's putting more and more emphasis on his own ideas and the legends of the island. Frankly, I doubt the efficacy of such methods. I've never seen such treatments applied to a neurological condition. In particular, the macabre apparatus he uses are unlike anything I've ever seen used at any other hospital. What I find more disturbing, though, is the bizarre terminology used in this hospital. These are not standard medical terms. For instance, intermediate stage Moonlight Syndrome patients present symptoms where they fear their own reflection in the mirrors or water. In the folklore of Regetsu Isle, this phenomenon is referred to as budding. So it seems like all I need is like a mirror. The patients may be seeing their own faces reflected as something entirely different. Whatever the nature of the symptom, I wish they would call it a hallucination or a phobia rather than use a proper medical term. This superstitious budding word is used by the infirmary staff on a daily basis. Apparently, patients who see a budded face, visible only to themselves, also bud. Then there's a blossoming. I don't know the specifics of this symptom, but I have seen the color drain from people's faces at the mere mention of the word. From the sound of it, I doubt it has anything to do with botany. They say that those who see the faces of people with severe cases of Moonlight Syndrome resonate with them and become afflicted with the syndrome themselves. Is this budding? Whatever the name for it, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? Before coming here, I wouldn't even have entertained such a possibility. But Moonlight Syndrome may somehow be contagious. On top of all of this, I've been asked to make preparations for a rite to be held tomorrow. What kind of procedure is it? I don't know. What kind of procedure it is? I don't know. How did it come to this? The whole affair has left me sick at heart. The light from the director's office is lit. Is someone in here? Yes. Back up. What is that? I don't need to check out. One more. So I guess he wants me to finish creating the box. Let me attach this again. He just looks disappointed. Why is he so tall? Dr. Harboro's notes. I come from an esteemed lineage of head ceremonial priests bearing the honored name of Hybora. I am also the medicine man of this island, and as such have come face to face with this condition known in the modern vernacular as Moonlight Syndrome. In establishing an institution to research and treat Moonlight Syndrome, I have exploited the benefits of medical science while still upholding the teachings of my ancestors. I believe it is my mission to research this baffling syndrome using a fusion of modern science and ancient tradition. Once the people of Rugetsu Isle used their own means, benefiting of their time, to delve into the nature of mind and soul, the masks of the Kagura were one such means. By wearing the mask and hearing the music, the vessel loses herself. The organs' masks allow them to keep their beat steady. The wearing of masks stimulates various different parts of the human brain. This is a fascinating phenomenon that science alone cannot explain. Masks truly are a powerful method to explore the potential of the brain. They open a door for us to explore new territories. And so came to be the ancient, no, the true form of the Rugetsu Kagura, the rite of descent. This rite provides us with a means to dive into the abyss of the mind. However, the rite of descent has been forbidden ever since it brought disaster to Rugetsu Isle. The legends that tell of this disaster are terrifying, but in order to conquer Moonlight Syndrome, we must be brave enough to step over taboo boundaries. The moon eclipses but once every 10 years. We cannot let this chance escape us. Time is a commodity we sadly lack. You got anything on his desk? You don't look like the type to have snacks. I see you. It seems to be something. I think that was it. Don't like this. Camera equipped. Okay, there's nothing down here.
他に道は。
How many assistants did he have? It seems like I gotta turn on the power or something. Does it say? So I'm still looking in the director's office. There's an intercom displaying a series of numbers on the desk. Search for traces of the director. But the director was going this way? Maybe I can go back down here. There's an item. This is the waxing moon. The box opened when the waxing and waning moon cards are inserted. So the memo with code, the box contained a piece of paper. So if I need to remember, 438951. Twice 7 days makes the new moon full. +1 is the key to the square as well. I gotta fight in this room. No, I'm okay. The intercom panel displays some numbers. I forgot the code. Twice 7 days makes the new moon full. +1 is the key to the square as well. Okay, so I did need help looking this up. So I was on the right page saying like this. So I have to take the 2 times 7 plus 1, which is 15. So that square has to equal 15. Which each of those numbers do in the row already. So it has to equal that horizontally and vertically. So 9 plus 4 is 13. So to get 15, it would be 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. So to get that, that would be 7. 8 plus 9, it would be 6. That one was a little out there. It sounded like something moved behind the bookcase. The bookcase is stacked full of files and reference material. Yeah, I picked the wrong bookshelf. The noise came from over here. Just remember, got the camera equipped.
なんだここは。
Why'd the music change? We did find our way downstairs though. Something is here. Yeah, I remember you. I see you. Come on. Okay, so I do have a lot of spirit stones. I have 38. What I want to do is I want to test to see if they cross over between characters. So I just have to remember this for tomorrow. Max power. I can level that up once. So I have 33. Gotta keep track. Moonlight Syndrome research file. A tattered old notebook lies on the desk. Of all the methods of treating Moonlight Syndrome that we have tried to date, the most promising appears to be surgery. Specifically, this treatment involves stimulation of the brain by direct or indirect means. Progress was very slow and difficult at first, with much experimentation, but results started to appear, and now it seems the day cannot be far when we find a comprehensive treatment method. However, there was recently a case in which surgery seemed successful at first, but unfortunately ended in tragedy. The patient initially appeared to recover from Moonlight Syndrome, but rapidly deteriorated with total amnesia and voidness followed by death. The corpse's face appeared warped and was, of course, harvested immediately, Was this warping the beginning of blossoming? Research into treatment through surgical procedures continues, but blossoming must be prevented at all costs. We must not bring about another disaster like the one spoke of in our legends. We cannot have another day of tranquility on this island. Okay, so I have 36 stones. Oh no. There's another floor. The bed is fitted with an ominous device. What was Director Harborer doing down here? I should be able to go down another floor. I feel like this is where the character, not me, wanted to be. There is something blue. Is it this?
このエレベーター、ここに繋がっていたのか。俺はあの時、この隠された場所を見つけた。
And you thought this was okay. Run! You run towards them?
Okasaに頼まれてきた。もう安心だ。
嫌い子。
ここにはルカはいない。灰原もどこなんだ。
That's the end? I wasn't sure if I was gonna fight a boss or if I don't think I would have fought a person. But I really do actually like this flashlight. This flashlight has been the best thing so far in this game. I think it was also part of the number 5 DLC. I never finished that. I was actually going to post that, but I kind of just ended up not after a while. But lots of questions. I'm understanding the island a little more. I kind of wish I had like a map to see what these islands were. But it's keeping my attention. So next time around, I gotta remember I have 36 blue spirit stones to see if they transfer over from character to character. So we got a plan. I don't know who we're playing as next, but I will see you later.